Hey everyone, welcome to our video series, Canal Days, and thanks for joining us for today's episode of the Clement Mill Canal in Northampton, Massachusetts. I'm your host, Carrie, here with my co-host, local historian, and founder of the Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Clement. As your personal tour guide, Robert will lead you through some of the most iconic sites and their legends of historic significance throughout New England's preeminent and pivotal state of Massachusetts. With his expert insights, every monument and memorial story comes to life. Afterwards, don't forget to check out his website, holyokecanaltour.org, to access the full Canal Days video and podcast series. Also, check out his free in-person public tours he offers throughout Western Mass and the 2025 schedule for these special events. You can also book private tours for groups of all sizes tailored to your interests. To discover all that and much more, remember to log on to holyokecanaltour.org. Get ready to be transported back in time.
Thank you. We'll go off and see the Clement Mill Canal. Now, it came around the mill in 1881, but it had a processor in this location. It was called the International Screw Mill, and it used the canal water before that. Now, I haven't pinned down a year that they started up the canal, so hopefully I can figure it out when that screw company did that. You can see, though, here in the distance, the Clement Mill was a very nice looking mill. It's been converted into residential homes. It's very close to Clement Street itself. And the Clement Street Bridge is down Clement Street. And we really want to go see the mill itself. Okay, so here's the mill. It has a tower to it, has beautiful fenestration and a very regular pattern around it. It has coins, Q-U-O-I-N-S, in each of the four corners of this rectangular building, 2 floors high. It's made in the Second Empire style. And they use a heavy painted brick right in the middle of the first and second floor to separate them out as much as possible. All right, then it has a beautiful tower here. And that tower would have called the workers into work. The bell is now gone, but it would have had that. And of course, because they had no electricity, they were using power out of a canal to generate the power that they needed to have. And what I'll have to tell you about the canal, since the canal is basically not there anymore. It's been filled in. But back here is the Mill River. And the Mill River had the canal cut in, and then they doubled up the canal. And a piece of it went right through this front part of the mill, off to the right side for us. And then the other piece went towards the back. And they rejoined and they went back into the Mill River. Fairly simple, very close to the Northampton Cutlery Company. So you have 2 cutlery buildings right in a row. And this one was quite gorgeous looking. All right, and the canal started right back here. And back in this corner they have what looks like a well with a bell shape above it. That's probably a memento to the mill itself. When they changed it into homes, they probably tried to beautify it as much as possible. Now, on the way back, I'm going to get to show you the Clement Bridge. We won't go up to it. If you want to see it, it's on Clement Street, and the video that it corresponds to at this point is with the Northampton Cutlery Company. So in the very back here, they would have had the canal's exit, and it returned its water to the Mill River. So a nice little system for itself. And down the street at the very end, there was the Clements Bridge. And this Up here is the Northampton Cutlery Company. So they were very close to each other. And that one had worker homes. This one probably did too at some point. And thank you for coming along today.